problem number 29, I'd like to find the derivative of f of w equals w cubed minus w divided by w. Now, as it is in its current form, we don't know yet, we haven't learned yet how to take a derivative of something quite like this. But fortunately, I can do a little work on this thing. You notice that on top, I could factor out a w. So let's go ahead and do that. If I did, I'd get the following. That this is equal to w times w squared minus 1 over w. And so here I can go ahead and cancel these w's. And if I do, then I get that this is equal to f of w is equal to w squared minus 1. Okay, now I think it's worth noting that if w is equal to 0, then this is kind of a mess, right? That if w is equal to 0, then this thing is undefined. But I'm not going to worry so much about the derivative in a place where the function is undefined anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to find the derivative of places where the function actually is defined. And so I'm not worried so much about where w equals 0 because the function is undefined there, meaning that the derivative doesn't really have a lot of meaning there either. Okay, set that aside though, and we have that f of w equals w squared minus 1, provided that w is not 0. And so now we can take a derivative. So we get f prime of w is equal to, well, the derivative of w squared, we just use the power rule. And the power rule tells us we should bring down the 2 and then change the exponent to 2 minus 1. In other words, I'd get 2w to the first power, or just 2w. And the derivative of negative 1 is 0. So provided that w is not equal to 0, and maybe I'll write that in here, that w is not equal to 0, then the derivative, f prime of w, is equal to 2w. And that's our answer.